Everyone, welcome back to Tanya. Today's Tanya is for the 12th of Adar Sheni. We're going into Shabbos, and let's jump right in. We've been speaking about the saying of our sages that that the purpose of the creation of the world is that Hashem had a desire to make for him, to have for him, dira b'tachtonim, a dwelling in the lower worlds. Meaning to say that Hashem's desire was, before the world was created, it was only Him. And even after, it's still only Him. But what is the difference? To the Makabalim, to the people that He created, to the entities that He created, there is an appearance that there is something else. And from Hashem's point of view, there is nothing else. There's only Him. And in truth, there's only Him. From the creation's point of view, there's us. And so Hashem created the situation so that from the creation side, we also acknowledge that there's only Him. There's only Kodesh Baruch Hu, the creator and master of the universe. And without recognition and the involvement in Torah mitzvahs, which is one with Hashem, the Hashem's light can manifest in this dark place. And that's what it means that Hashem desired to have an abode in the lower realms, that Hashem, in His essence and being, can live here through the agency of the Torah and the mitzvahs, and that the light will shine in the place of darkness. Darkness being this creation which covers Him up is considered dark, and light is a revelation of Him. So that would be an abode for Hashem in the lower realms. Now let's continue today, continuing with this thought. So Friday, the 12th of Adar Sheni, we're starting chapter 37, Perek Lamed Zayin, V'hine, behold, Tachlis Hashlemus Hazeh. The Tachlis Hashlemus Hazeh, Sheyemut HaMashiach U Techiyas HaMesim, the ultimate perfection, the ultimate completion, this ultimate completion of the days of Mashiach and Techiyas HaMesim, the resurrection of the dead, Shehu Gilu Ein Sof, which is the revelation of the infinite light of the infinite or Ein Sof, the unlimited light of the Holy One, blessed be He. Gilu Ein Sof Baruch Hu B'Olam Hazeh Gashmi, in this physical world. Talui is dependent upon B'Ma'asenu U'Va'avdosenu Kozman Meshach HaGolut. It's dependent upon our deeds and our service the entire duration of Galut, of exile. So again, the ultimate purpose and completion of the days of Mashiach and the resurrection of the dead, which is the revelation of Hashem's infinite light in this physical world, like we've been speaking about, all that final end result is dependent on what we do, on our deeds and our service, the whole duration of the time of exile. Because the resultant reward, or what causes the reward of the mitzvah, which is the revelation of light, that is the mitzvah itself. The mitzvah is what causes the revelation of light. Because through the fulfillment, the doing of a mitzvah, a man draws a revelation of the infinite light, of the unlimited light, blessed be He, from above to below. To be dressed up in the physicality of this world. To dress up, the light is dressed up in the physicality of the world, in the thing that was first under the rulership of the other side, of the kleep of the shell, and received its life from there. Meaning to say, take something like the body of a yid, or klaf tefillin, or klaf mezuzah, or anything physical, which before being used for a mitzvah is under the rulership of klipas noga. which is the other side. It's nourishing not from the face of Hashem, so to speak. It's nourishing from nature. And when you do a mitzvah with these items, these physical items, so now the materiality of the thing that you do the mitzvah with is schlepped into the light of Hashem and is now being included into Kedusha. So these are the things. So Shahem, these things that we do mitzvahs with, Shahem called Devarim HaToyerim HaMutarim. These are all things which are pure and permissible. Shenaseh Behem Mitzvahs Masyo, that through them are done positive mitzvahs. Going, for example, Klaf Tefillin, the parchment of Tefillin, and mezuzah, or the parchment of mezuzah, of a Sefer Torah, or the parchment of a Sefer Torah. Kemayim Rebbeinu Zichron Livracha Lo Hukshar. It is not fit lim leches shamayim ela tahirim umitarim. It's not fit for the work of heaven except pure things and fitting things in your mouth, i.e., that which is fit to eat. To go in esrog sheinu arla, like an esrog which is not arla, and therefore it's fitting to be an esrog. Oitz, or money, Hatzedakah for charity, Shein Gezel, which was not stolen, Ukiyotze Behem, and things like that. Sha'arla, what if it is Arla? What if you pick an esrog, which is Arla? This is she my shoulders klipa the Demeat Lagamre. That is from the three impure klipot shells, which are completely unfit. She'ain lehem aliyah le'olam, and they can't go up. So you cannot fulfill the mitzvah of esrog with an esrog which is Arla, meaning it didn't. It's been picked too early. I think what's Arla is at 3 years. I'm not exactly sure the amount of time, but the esrog has to be on the tree for a certain period of time to be out of that category of Arla, and so they can be fit for use for the mitzvahs of esrog. And if it's a kosher esrog, then the light comes down onto the esrog. And if it's not a kosher esrog, then the light does not shine upon the esrog. K'moshe Katuv Eitz Chaim, like it's discussed in Eitz Chaim. V'chein kol mitzvot haba'ah ba'aveira chas v'shalom, or any mitzvah which is done through an aveira, through a sin. So then the light cannot shine because the sin is interposing and now allowing to the Hashem Shekhinah to rest on the physicality. So when we do mitzvot, and they're proper and they're fitting mitzvot, and they're mutter and they're tahor, and they're fitting and pure, then the light can shine. And that physicality of the world is included into the Kedusha, into the Hashem's presence. And then Hashem has a abode and a dwelling down here, as Hashem can rest down here, fulfilling the purpose of creation. Hashem desired to have a dwelling down here in the physicality. That is today's Tanya for Friday. See you next time.